Hey, it's me, ALIcia. Yes, I am finally back with another video. And as far as a life update, I will say that for another video. In this video, I want to share with you all 6 healthy hair growth tips without the use of biotin supplements or anything that has biotin in it. And we know that biotin is like the go-to for hair growth and just for like thicker hair. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with it, because there are people that need it, especially if they have a biotin deficiency. All right, so the first tip that I want to share with you all is working and preparing for situational distress. And you may be like, what are you talking about? So I thought about this like a couple months ago, because I was like, man, you know, things happen in life, you know, whether it be issues with family, work, just anything personal. And for some of us, it can get us down to where we're not doing the things that we used to do. We're not sticking to a regimen. We're not taking care of our hair. And so what I mean by that statement is preparing for it, is really saying, okay, if you're feeling a way, if you feel like it may take you a little while to get back into the swing of things, then put in like a low maintenance style in your hair. And by low maintenance, like twist. That's something that I did a lot over the course of my natural hair journey. It's just, you know, keep my twist in for, you know, a good week or so, and then take it down, and then wash my hair and do the same, because it prevents me from constantly messing with my hair a lot. It's just, I know I have something that is done to my hair, but it's not done, but it's done enough. You know what I mean? It also allows you to know that your hair will be okay, even though it's in a low maintenance style. We know that life and its stresses and everything going on in the world, it can really affect our day-to-day lives, especially if we had a regimen. And so if you're feeling like, oh man, I don't feel like doing anything, even if you just did something as simple as putting twists in your hair, and you can leave that in for a good, week or two, and then wash your hair and repeat. And it's low maintenance because it's not something that you have to constantly maintain, you know? It's just something just to keep you set until you get back into the swing of things. But when you don't do these things, like when you don't take care of your hair, when you neglect your regimen, then you will see a difference in how your hair is. You know, your hair will be more dry, your hair will start breaking, you know, split ends, more single strand knots. We know that single strand knots are inevitable, but these are just things to keep in mind if you neglect your routine, because you're feeling, or you know, you're not feeling your best. A lot of the world events that's going on as well, like that can affect your regimen and everything else. So that's just something just to keep in mind that I have to remind myself of. If I know that, man, I don't feel like doing anything, let me just at least put these in for a while until I feel better with myself. The next tip is stretch styles. That has helped me a lot over the past couple of years, is stretching my hair. I stretch my hair pretty often. Lately, not a ton, but I can say that stretching my hair has led to fewer single strand knots. And let me just say this, it's not just stretching alone that is going to yield fewer single strand knots. It's going to be stretching and moisture, like moisture in your hair. Because if you stretch and your hair is dry, it defeats the purpose. You still have to make sure that your hair is great and moisturized. So that my second tip is definitely stretch styles, because with my hair type, I'm more prone to tingles and single strand knots, and I experience less tingles and single strand knots when I do have stretched hair. Okay, so now for the third tip. This is very, very important, y'all. Okay, this is actually really at the top of the list for healthy hair growth. And a healthy hair growth comes from a healthy scalp. So work on having a healthy scalp. And that includes cleansing your scalp, not just co-washing it, but really shampooing it. Clay washes can help. What else? Yeah, shampooing it. Oiling the scalp. And I'm not saying oiling it every single day, but really just giving it its, vital nutrients that it needs to thrive and to, to make sure that your hair follicle is healthy. So I would definitely say a healthy scalp is another tip. Making sure that you're not pulling your hair too tight with styles that can really affect your scalp. Like for example, if you feel like if you're having a sore scalp, itchy scalp, like those are signs that you need to pay attention to, that is telling you something about your scalp, because your scalp should be feeling good. It should be wild and free and wonderful and breathing and just all of that, okay? So yeah, definitely make sure that you guys are really taking care of your scalp. Scalp care is where it's at. Number 4, okay, look, I am not good with this myself, but I will say when I was doing good, it helped a lot. And this is having a hair regimen and being consistent. We talk about this a lot when it comes to being successful in areas in your life. And one of the things that helps one to become successful is consistency and just not giving up. And so you have to think of that the same way with your hair, is having a regimen, saying, okay, every Saturday or every Sunday, I'm going to shampoo and deep condition my hair and moisturize it and seal it with these XYZ products, right? So you just have to think of it that way and say, just as you shower every day, I hope, just as you shower every day and take care of your body, you have to do the same for your hair if you want to have healthy hair growth. So definitely make sure you stick to a regimen, create a regimen. I do have a video on creating a hair regimen up here. I think I have 2 videos actually, so check those out when you get the chance. I think they will be helpful for you if you do not already have one. Number 5 is moisture protein balance, y'all. You know how they say too much of a good thing can be bad? And that's the same, like your hair needs balance, all right? You got your moisture and you have your protein. But if you have too much moisture and like a very little protein, your hair is going to be limp, all right? And if you have too much protein and little moisture, then you can experience breakage, or your hair might be more dry than usual. So it's really just making sure you have a balance of both, because they both play a vital role. And even though I'm low porosity, I still need to make sure that I use products here and there, not all the time, but here and there that have protein in it, to make sure that my hair is strong and healthy. So definitely keep that in mind, is, don't completely avoid protein. And we all know that moisture is very important when it comes to natural hair. So make sure that you're moisturizing your hair and you're sealing in that moisture. And also don't be afraid of protein as well. They all work together for that healthy hair strand. Lastly, number 6 is to just stop doing too much. I don't do a ton to my hair, and it has helped me in some ways, but it has not helped me in some ways as well. But let me tell you how it has helped me. It's helped me because I'm not constantly manipulating my hair, and when there's a ton of manipulation, your hair is just like, I don't know what to do, and then your hair just goes wild and it just starts acting up. Just leave your hair alone, let it be. It's like a plant, When you pot it in the soil, you water it as it needs to be watered, and just let it thrive. Just let it be. Because I get it, you want to try all these different products. It's exciting, and there's nothing wrong with that. But just be careful is really what I'm saying. It's like, it made me think about skincare, where if you're using all these different skincare products every week on your skin is going to freak out. At least for me, because I do have acne prone skin. But if you're using all these different skincare products, your skin is just not going to know what to do because it hasn't had time to adjust to a product, a skincare product you're using in your skin. I don't know, I'm taking it from my skincare experience, and how when I stuck to one line, how my skin really just changed and it just got better. And so I figured the same would be for hair. It's just not constantly touching it, especially when you're touching it, that moisture is coming off. Being rough with it, that's manipulation, constantly changing styles. That's a lot. That's just doing too much. Just let it be. I hope you guys understood that, what I was trying to convey. But those are the 6 tips that I want to share with you all, and I hope that they were helpful and that you gained something from it. Of course, you know your hair better than I do, so if it works fine for you, that is totally fine. Let me know down below any tips that have helped you out in your healthy hair growth journey, or any that you found interesting that I mentioned today. And I can't wait to see you all in my next video, because I have something I want to share with you all, so I'm so excited. But yeah, thank you for making it this far, and if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you're new here, subscribe if you would like to. If not, then maybe I'll see you in another video. Take care. Bye.